dash. No need to go nowhere fast. Let's enjoy right here where we at. Who knows where this road is supposed to lead? We got nothing but time. As long as you're right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, ride with me.
Hi guys, and what is up? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about school. Yep, dreaded school. Something most teens hate. I mean, I think we all can agree. School can be hard. I mean, really hard. Especially when you get into high school. But then we go and make it even harder by adding extracurriculars and sports. And let's just say this happens way too many times. But it doesn't have to be that way. I'm here to give you guys 10 tips on how you can balance school and sports or extracurricular activities and still get a good night's sleep. So yeah, let's get right into the video. Okay guys, one of the biggest tips I can give you is to actually work in class. So like when your teachers say, okay, go ahead and get working, or I'm giving you time to work on your homework now, it can be really tempting to just sit there and talk with friends and not actually work, but pretend you're working. Instead of pretending you're working or talking with friends during this time, actually work. By working in class, you guys can get a lot of your work done and like some of the busier work that teachers give done at school. That way you don't have so much homework at home, and then you can go to sleep earlier. Another really big tip I have for you guys is to use your cell phone. Yep, this thing. And no, I don't mean to use it to go on social media or YouTube. I mean use like school apps. Some of the biggest apps that I use on my phone are Quizlet and Pages, and they're so helpful. On Quizlet, you can make flashcards that you can literally take on the go with you everywhere. So you can be in the car, you can be at the grocery store, and you can be using your flashcards, which is really great. And then I also have Pages on my phone, and I can write papers and outlines or notes or whatever when I'm on the go, which is really awesome. And then you guys can be working on homework and studying when you're not even at home, which means when you go home, you're going to have more time to work on the things that you need to be home to do. Another big tip I have for you guys is to plan ahead. So as you can see, like right there, I have a calendar and I also have a planner that I keep in my backpack. And with those two things, I can stay super organized and I can plan my whole week out and when I'm going to work on different things. That way I'm never scrambling to go, oh shoot, when am I going to do this project or when am I going to study for this test? I know a week ahead of time when I'm going to do everything because I have it all planned out, which really helps with managing your time. Something that I do that I don't think a lot of people do, but it really helps me, is I set up my clothes and I make my lunch the night before. That way I can sleep in a few extra minutes in the morning and I wake up and everything's just ready and it's super easy just to get dressed and throw my sandwich or whatever from the fridge into my lunch box and eat breakfast and go. So yeah, that's going to help you get a little bit extra sleep at night as well as have a little bit extra time to study or finish up some work in the morning if you need to. I am a very type A person, so I feel like this is very expectable, but to-do lists. I feel like to-do lists are like the best thing in the world. There is no feeling that compares to checking off your to-do list and just going down the list and having everything done. It's just amazing. But to-do lists are great because it helps you just outline everything you need to get done for the day so you don't forget anything. Guys, use your weekends wisely and to your advantage. I know weekends can be super fun to go and hang out with friends and do things that you can't do during the week, but also make sure that you can use your weekends to work on homework and get ahead as much as you can. So like during the weekends for me, if I know I have a project due on Friday, I'll do it during the weekend. That way during the week I have more time to spend working on homework and studying for tests rather than doing projects. And during the weekend I use them to my best advantage to get as much homework done as possible and to even get ahead if I can. Okay, so this is a big tip that I feel like a lot of people, even myself, are guilty of, but don't procrastinate. Be productive, and when you have 5 minutes here or there, try and work on stuff, and don't procrastinate homework and projects till the last minute. Because yeah, then you're going to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to cram everything in. That's never fun. So yeah, be productive and work when you have time so you're not up late at night trying to get things done. So this is for a tip for those of you that are still young enough that you're not driving. If you drive, don't listen to this tip. So work in the car. Like I said, using those apps on your phone makes working in the car super easy. And if you don't get car sick, maybe reading in the car would be awesome too. Because you're just you're using every minute of every day that you can that way. And you'd be surprised how much you can get done by working in the car. But if you drive, please do not be trying to do homework on your phone or in the car when you're driving because that's not safe. Yeah. Okay, so this kind of goes with my to-do list comment. Prioritize, guys. Make sure you know what is most important to get done and what is least important, what's due the next day, what's not due for a month. By prioritizing what has to get done and what maybe doesn't have to get done that day, you can be more efficient, and that way you're not saving things that are due sooner to the last minute, if that makes sense. Prioritizing will just help you guys to stay organized and stay on top of it and make sure you're getting everything done when you need to have it done. Another super big tip that I have to recommend you guys is using your school resources. Now, this isn't something that I really started to take advantage of until the end of last year, beginning of this year, but a lot of schools have peer tutoring sessions or tutoring with teachers before or after school, and I cannot emphasize enough how much that helps. By going in and meeting with my teachers once a week or going in to peer tutoring, it helps me kind of just stay on top of things and know what's going on. That way I'm not at home struggling, trying to figure out how to do things. So yeah, that really helps. And a lot of teachers are flexible, at least at my school, and I hope they are at your school too. But go in and meet with your teachers, and if you can't meet after school, maybe talk about going in at lunch and meeting with them or going in before school. That way it's not 4 o'clock in the morning and you're back here and you're struggle busting it up trying to finish your homework and not knowing how to. So yeah, that was all of my tips for you guys. They just kind of help you stay organized and productive and on top of things. That way you can balance school and sports to your best ability, and you're getting everything done when you need to and not up super late doing homework. And yeah, I hope you guys found these super helpful. They've always been helpful for me, so I hope they help you guys too. If you try out any of these things, let me know down in the comments down below, or if you already do these things. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe for new videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye!